Amy's large and extended family. Delighted to have him as a son-in-law, and they're great together. I can say that I couldn't be prouder of Kiddo today and the way she's grown up. Sorry. As everyone knows, she has a slightly unusual upbringing. She had one mother and father, but four parents, and I think I can say on behalf of Bernie, Michelle and John that we couldn't be prouder of her. I think Matt has got very good today, and I think Rob and Jen would say the same is true of Amy. They're a great couple together, and I think they're doing a great job raising Sophie. You know, it's great you're following in my footsteps and going to New York on your honeymoon, and I think Matt is praying that you will follow my footsteps as well when you go to the Empire State Building and actually get in the list. When you're in New York, I hope it brings back some happy memories for you, as it does for me, of the days and weeks and months and years we spent watching many videos together, like Home Alone, Miracle on 34th Street, Flash, Baby Boo, 3 Minute Baby, and of course Big. And I hope you have a great time playing chopsticks at FAO Schwartz when you're there. And finally, I'd just like to remember Amy's granddad Tom. Just last week, we were doing a bit of tidying up, and we got this bottle of champagne that he got for your Christmas. I forgot to give you. And I think it was fate that we found it. And I'm sure look everyone else, he wants to toast to you, man. Great life together.
Before I thank each and every one of you for coming today and joining Amy and Matt in this special and emotional day. You can tell when it's been an emotional day when you've got the cake and tears. If you're asking yourself, is that as good as jokes are going to get? Yeah, it is. Like, it's difficult when the priest upstage is being funnier. On a serious note, on behalf of myself, the bridesmaids, the groomsmen, the lost, there we go. Baby, there we go. Flower. Can everyone hear me all right there? Like, what's going on like with this? Is that alright?
The microphone.
Don't press the button, basically, alright. As I was saying, on behalf of myself, the bridesmaids, the groomsmen, the page boy and the flower girls, I'd like to thank Matt and Amy for asking us to be involved in their unique and special day. I know a lot of time and effort has went into this wedding, especially by Amy, and hope that everything apart from the speech exceeds your expectations. I would also like to thank both families for everything that's done coming up to this wedding. I know Amy and Matt would like me to thank you for that, and they couldn't be able to do it today if it wasn't for yourselves. And a special mention, I think, for little Sophie down there, who I think we all agree looks adorable. I would also like to thank the bridesmaids for performing their role superbly. I think you all agree they look beautiful today, only to be eclipsed by Amy herself. Round of applause, please. And finally, I promise you can stop clapping after this. Finally, I would like to thank the staff at the Knightsbrook Hotel. They've looked after us very well, and there's been a lot of hard work done, and we wouldn't be able to have today with success without yourselves. I'd also personally like to thank you for filling up everyone's glass just before the speech, which will hopefully make it go down a little bit easier. Right, now we've got the pleasantries out of the way. Let's talk about my friend Matt. Now, we don't know him as Matt, we know him as Hillbill. Or Hillbilly, as we like to call him. The reason why we call him that is because he sounds like he's more from the outskirts of Chicago than the outskirts of Cardiff, and we could never work out why that was. Seriously though, I think you'll all agree he does struck up well here today. We've already said there that Amy looks like 1 in a million, and Matt, you look like you've been won on eBay. Now, this isn't actually the first time we've seen a look at this striking. The people over the stag do, they're all down there. Table number 9, I can see you down there, yeah? Thank you for that. I think you'll all agree that the stag do was a great success. Lots of intellectual conversations. One or two, we'll get to that, don't you worry. I've got the microphone, thank you very much. Intellectual conversations, 1 or 2 alcoholic beverages, and a damaged tropic island, perhaps. Are you going to agree? Now, for any of you that weren't in attendance, you're probably thinking I'm going to put up some type of slideshow now that would embarrass Matt and, you know, embarrass him and think that I'm going to do something that would embarrass him. But no, not at all. I would never do anything like that. Not in a million years would I want to embarrass my good friend Matt. So, ladies and gentlemen, there you go, is that right there? I give you Matthew Buzz Lightyear Aldrich. Rob, I'm looking at you in this one. For any single men out there that are thinking the way to a woman's heart is expensive clothes, expensive jewellery, expensive cars, get all that. All you need is one of these suits. You have never seen the amount of attention people will get in one of these suits. The only thing that will be more popular is a sheep in the middle of Cardiff City 7. Sorry. Now, I had the pleasure of meeting Matt in Liverpool student halls. And our halls was somewhat of the international, wouldn't you say? You had myself down at the bottom, obviously Irish. You had Trev, who's one of the groomsmen there. By the way, just to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, Trev is single. You wanted me to mention that especially. Besides him, you had Marcus. Now, Marcus, his family's really